Welcome back to Langmitra. Ezra, in our last lesson, we talked about why Korean is such a logical language for English speakers to learn. Today, we're going on a journey back in time, to the year 1443.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. What happened in 1443?
That's when one of history's greatest inventions was created, Hangul, the Korean alphabet. And it was invented by a king.
Wait, a king invented an alphabet? That's not something you hear every day.
Right? His name was King Sejong the Great, or in Korean, Sejong Daewang. He's considered one of Korea's greatest rulers, and he's so beloved that his face is on the 10,000 won bill. That's like being on the $100 bill.
So what made him want to create a whole new writing system?
Great question. Before Hangul, Koreans had to use classical Chinese characters to write. The problem? Chinese has thousands of characters, and it took years, sometimes decades, to master.
That sounds incredibly difficult.
It was. Only wealthy nobles and scholars could afford the time to learn. Regular people, farmers, merchants, craftsmen, they couldn't read or write at all. King Sejong was deeply troubled by this.
So he wanted everyone to be able to read and write.
Exactly. He believed literacy was a right, not a privilege. So he gathered his best scholars at a place called Jipyeonjeon, the Hall of Worthies, and they worked in secret for years to create a completely new alphabet.
In secret? Why secret?
Because many nobles opposed the idea. They thought keeping the common people illiterate maintained their power. When Hangul was finally revealed, it was called Hunminjeongeum, which means the correct sounds for the instruction of the people.
That's a beautiful name. It really shows his intention.
It does. And here's what makes Hangul truly genius. It was designed scientifically. King Sejong didn't just randomly draw shapes. Every letter has a reason behind it.
Okay, now I'm really curious. How is an alphabet scientific?
Let's start with the vowels. They're based on 3 philosophical symbols representing heaven, earth, and human. In Korean, that's Cheonji-in.
Heaven, earth, and human? That sounds almost mystical.
It's actually quite elegant. Heaven is represented by a dot, which later became a short stroke. Earth is a horizontal line, and human is a vertical line. From just these 3 elements, all Korean vowels are created.
So you're saying every vowel is just a combination of a dot, a horizontal line, and a vertical line?
Precisely. For example, the vowel A is a vertical line with a short stroke to the right. That's human plus heaven. The vowel O is a horizontal line with a stroke above, earth plus heaven.
That's so logical. It's like a formula.
Now let's talk about consonants, because this is where it gets really mind-blowing. The consonant shapes actually show you how to position your mouth and tongue.
Wait, what? The letters show you how to make the sounds?
Yes. Take the letter giok, which makes a g or k sound. Look at its shape. It looks like the back of the tongue raised against the soft palate, which is exactly what happens when you say g.
Let me try. G. Oh, wow, I can feel my tongue doing that.
Now look at nien, which makes an N sound. See how it looks like a tongue touching the front of the roof of your mouth? That's the position for N.
This is incredible. So I don't have to memorize random shapes. I can actually understand why they look that way.
Exactly. And mium for the M sound, it's a square representing closed lips. Shiit for S, it represents teeth. And ung is a circle representing the open throat.
King Sejong really thought of everything.
He did. Now, here's another brilliant feature. Korean letters don't just line up horizontally like English. They stack into syllable blocks.
Syllable blocks? What do you mean?
Every Korean syllable is written as a compact block. Each block has up to 3 positions. Chosong is the initial consonant, Chungsong is the vowel in the middle, and Chongsong is the final consonant, if there is one.
So it's like building blocks.
Perfect analogy. Let's try an example. Take the syllable han, like in Hangul, the word for Hangul. The initial consonant is ha, the vowel is a, and the final consonant is na. Stack them together and you get han.
Oh, I see. So each block is 1 syllable, and you can see all the pieces that make it up.
Right. This is why linguists around the world consider Hangul one of the most logical writing systems ever created. It's so efficient that King Sejong famously said, a wise person could learn it in a morning, and even a fool could learn it in 10 days.
No pressure then.
The amazing thing is, he wasn't exaggerating. Because of its logical design, people really can learn to read Hangul in just a few hours. You won't be fluent, but you'll be able to sound out words.
That gives me so much confidence. I was worried Korean would be impossible to read.
And that's exactly why we're spending time on this history. When you understand the why behind Hangul, memorizing the letters becomes almost effortless. You're not memorizing random shapes. You're learning a beautifully designed system.
I have to say, I already feel connected to it. Knowing that King Sejong created this specifically so everyone could read, it makes me want to honor that by actually learning it.
That's the spirit. And here's something fun. Every year on October 9th, South Korea celebrates Hangul Day, as a national holiday. It's a day to honor King Sejong's gift to the Korean people.
A whole holiday for an alphabet. That really shows how much it means to them.
Absolutely. So Ezra, let's do a quick review. What are the 3 philosophical elements that make up Korean vowels?
Heaven, earth, and human. Chunjiin.
Perfect pronunciation. And what's special about consonant shapes?
They show the position of my mouth and tongue when I make the sound.
Excellent. And what are the 3 positions in a syllable block?
Chosong for the initial consonant, Jungsong for the vowel, and Jungsong for the final consonant.
You've got it. In our next lesson, we're going to put this knowledge into action. We'll learn the actual vowel letters and start practicing their sounds.
I can't wait. Now that I understand the logic, I feel like I'm ready to actually learn the letters.
That's exactly the mindset we want. Remember, if you're learning with a friend or family member, quiz each other on today's concepts. It really helps.
Great idea.
Thanks, Jenny. This is fascinating. Thank you, Ezra. And to everyone listening on Langmitra, remember, you're not just learning an alphabet. You're connecting with a 600-year legacy of knowledge and accessibility. King Sejong believed in you before you were even born. Now go make him proud. See you in the next lesson.
Before we recap, one quick ask. What worked for you in this lesson? What felt hard? And what topic should we teach next? Drop it in the comments. Your feedback shapes what we build next.
One language sets you in a corridor for life. Learn language with podcast. Subscribe.